Check 1 2. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is going to be a video of me playing the second World Series Chancellor, Mr. Lasker. This was as I give a debrief about the entire history of the video. Just want to go ahead and say, hey, thank you all guys for watching the content, learning some new trash, and freaking like, comment, subscribe, all that good trash, and share this with somebody. So, just want to say I appreciate y'all even taking the time out your day to watch this trash, learn something new, and Semper Fi out. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, devil dogs. So on this line, let's go get my notes up. We're gonna be playing the second World Chess Champion, Mr. Lasker. Whew. Chess history. For you guys, go ahead. I want you guys to freaking comment down, subscribe, look at this video, and upload it in. Let's get straight to it. Daniel Lasker. Again, my house canvas case was the second World Chess Champion, succeeding William Sentire in 1994. He was the most famous. He had the longest, also for most famous for staggering 27 years, almost 3 decades, reign of being the World Chess Champion. The longest in history. His evolutionary introduction to chess psychology to the game. This is an overview. Mr. Lasker was a German polymath. So, or in more fancier words, a mathematician, a philosopher who viewed chess as a microcosm of human struggle. He rose to prominence by defeating aging Steiner and maintaining his dominance, where the martial attack comes from, I believe, from freaking ordering anti-martial in different opening setups. Sicilian Tetsa and cars down by Jose 1, which we'll be playing next. So, this is the pillars. Wow. First predecessor searcher objective 2 number 1. Lasker believed the complete opposite approach, that chess was a battle between human beings, not two machines. His psychology could be broken down through main concepts. The opponent, don't just play the board, don't play the math, play the opponent. Have a balance between both, which I'll play with, which I'll give examples. Play the opponent. Lasker pioneered the idea that new doesn't have to be the end of the choice to be the most effective. His intention chose lines that targeted a weakness, uncomfortable endgames. He would trade pieces early. He would create discomfort. He would often play with serious or slightly suboptimal moves, provoking the opponent into overthinking or punishing and leading them into traps. Basically just saying, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what you want, or I'm going to play you at your game and do something you're always uncomfortable with, because that uncomfortability is sort of an itch. Let's say, analogy-wise, once you scratch that itch, he pounces on like a ball, or like a lion, or a hunting animal. So at the end of the day, think about as you're playing a chess game, you constantly just have something you want to scratch like that. Once you scratch, completely devastated. Also, the concept of an active defense. Where Lasker defensive was also passive. Lasker was a more resilient psychological form of defense. He countered danger. He would often allow, how do I say this? An illusion of the position look lost or cramped to make his opponent overconfident and more zealous. And also countering attacking. Once the opponent committed too many resources to attack, Lasker strikes back with sudden precision, causing the attack to become, oh, well, I didn't expect this. Is simply, think about it like this, a simple ambush. You change now, set hostile and hit away, and re-counter ambush you at the most perfect possible time. That terror, that surprise, that fear you fear in combat, same as that goes before the chess board. Also, strategic imbalance. Lasker avoided the combat scrolls, point painless scrolls. He would purposely create asymmetrical position on pawn structures and material balances because he knew the chaotic conditions. The player with stronger nerves and composure would usually win from the argument. That's due to the contributions that it has. The Lasker move is shooting the second and third best. Also resilient, just stay calm, competing in hopeless or impossible positions. The same thing I did against the Town Bot, one of the other World Chess Champions, and as I even did to the 16th one. Magnus Carlsen. At the position looked completely hopeless and draw. I continued to push on and just slowly had an advantage or even a disadvantage. Just chipped it away. Think about it as like an axe cutting down a tree. Every single player is a tree. You just have to know exactly where to strike, persistently strike. Stay composed, stay focused, play in the technique. Does not matter. You show them you're all young. You don't stop until you lose. You don't resign. Unless there's my only exception is unless it's in a competitive tournament-based sense, and if the 5-1 system, then yes, if you want to take your points and take your loss quickly so you can do some math to earn your points back, then yes, that's a set of example. However, also the economy and energy. Playing simply, a to the critical moments. Don't waste as much energy putting all your glucose into the beginning. Preserve your mental energy. The end games where opponents are likely to tired. I try my best to do that too, and that's even a habit I need to work into. So let's get into it and let's play the second one, which is I'm a freaking champion. Oh, I got the freaking. I got the black pieces. So you can just try to reset. I'm just do something different. Do the English with it. So it's more tactical, chaotic. First strike to the center. Now I probably think that we should go here. I'm gonna go and do the fan channel. This dice square. Strikes in the center. Or is it following Sicilian principles? Page, but what else is could develop his name, move out his bishop. There's no reason not to take it. It's just a reverse, just a ghost, right? Obviously, he's about to go, I gotta be careful of. Interesting. Now, I use that poison pawn in the center to get a temple on the queen. Interesting. Okay, redirects this attack. Watching this squares, depending upon our bishop, want to turn back, let's go on the light squares. Interesting. Switch castle, got a safety. Well, I'm not really sure. I'm a pawn down. But I'm gonna do what the Sicilian does on black. Always put this pawn out to get this pawn is taken away. So this can cheat the control of this light squares will be my main point of this game. To do that, I can win this game. I can offer a trade bishops. Let's just get castles. Nice. Or my now. Go here, takes. Here, takes. I could go here and X-ray this knight, this pawn. I feel like the best way to win is playing a long-term strategy. That's what I want to see for now. B-file, take the double result. Now I have to put in interference within this pawn. I want to remove my knight. You can take an outpost now if you like. Nothing's fine. I want to put I feel like now would be most appropriate to trade off the light square bishop. Right, big square bishop. And now I'm moving my knight here. Attacking this with one pawn. We do a counterattack. I'll just start putting our knight on the outpost. And then we're going to try to trade off the back square bishop. Get damage on structure. Beautiful. We want to trade. I'm looking at this move. I'm looking at going backwards, but I'm not go backwards. Just go forward. I'm going to jump out of pressure. And go for the trade. Okay. Beautiful. More pressure. Bishop puts back that I'm just going to simply defend it. I'm not going to go backwards. I'll continue to pull more pressure. Defend. Boots out my knight. Now I can take, open up the way they file, but a double B pawns. This will, and then potentially push this pawn. Let's do it. Let's shut off the bishop down. Right now, I'm just going to take back. After me, of course, you take back my knight. I just simply capture back my bishop. I almost want that. I'm just going to simply dice the attack on the light square and protect this pawn. Make sure he's not invading. Also, very interesting. I want to consolidate my position. I have to have control of the light square, so I only have a couple options. Put my to attack this isolated pawn, professional isolated pawn. Let's do that. After they get a little like triangle going, also I want to trade off on the ropes. Yeah, let's offer a trade of the ropes. Offer a trade of the ropes. Also still attacking this pawn. Okay, I should go for the trade. I should take it. So now I'm not going to this square. It should be fine. Very wisely does. Now I cannot go for the bishop. But this guy attacks at white. Range. Go. Let's just take our semi-open file. Let's just take the semi-open file. Go pressure on this pawn. Interesting. I gotta think now. My right takes, open up the H file, so it takes, taking up, rook to H1. This will be open. I want to put it north, but I also want to get down. So let's get down. Let's just protect all my pieces. I'm going to initiate the trade. You're going to put yourself in the white pawn. I'm just going to say do up with the dark squares. I think that's a good idea. So I didn't see I'm always gonna take. Let's just continue slaying the white squares. Continue to explain, restrict the bishop as much as I possibly can. Essentially make this a backwards pawn. And the question is, do I want to trade this extra bishop? Takes, pawn, backwards pawn. Let's go for that pawn center. But the rook can take two. I'll mix my variable a little bit. I know I have a slight advantage. Even though the queen and rook up, I know I have a slight advantage because my pawn structure is so much better. And I have a rook too. So we have same thing at endgame. The question is, how am I going to convert to that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upper pawn. 200. How many to trade? Honestly, I'm going to take that trade after I move my king. If you want to trade that, that's good. It's wonderful. I'm just counting the trade. Oh wait, hold on. Let me double check. Here takes, so queen takes, rook takes. Oh my gosh, I almost threw the game. I'm not going to go for that trade. I'm just going to say absolutely not. So thank you. Give me another day. Now I can offer a trade on my terms. That's a mistake I made. I guess sure I took the pawn to show off for the trade. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Very fair. Let's go right triangle vibes, check. Here, he doesn't want to lock himself up to the second rank. Just improve the pawn structure. And let's just pick that diagonal stroke. I don't see a point of that. Takes. He has a pass pawn. King goes here, stops the promotion square, so that's shut down. There's no fear in that. Let's just continue to move my way around. Look for any weaknesses. Promote. Oh, you go for promotion. I see. You want to go for promotion? You want to really go for promotion? Fine. Let's do it then. Beautiful. Put me in check. Right? Do the same exact plan. So I push this pawn. I'm going to push this. See, my king's going to have opposition. Let's stop the king. Let's stop the king. If the king gets help, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a bad day for me. I need to stop the king from invading on the 3rd rank, and also I'm backing this check on the 4th rank. So that's an amazing plan. I got it now. And so he offers a queen trade. Absolutely. I'm gonna go for it. You're gonna force me a queen trade. That's fine. Beautiful trade. Oh, I can feel the pressure, but now that pawn has become isolated. So, I have an outside pass pawn too, so let's punish him. Immediately get here, go here, stop my pawn, I go to defend. Well, I'm gonna just capture. Very strange. Pinned. Very strange. You thought you were gonna sneak in a promotion. I thought you were gonna sneak in a little promotion. No, you didn't. Hey there. You thought you were gonna sneak a promotion. That's it, huh? I think shut this down. So into the game review, we're gonna go about one of the most important things. We're gonna go into the specialized under promotion. We're gonna see the game review against some Lasker, second World Chess Champion Bot. So let's go into the now. Let's go into regards the logic of the rook under promotion I could have done at the end of the game. And you're gonna see this at the end of the game. I could have used the rook promotion against the engine, just against the bot, Mr. Second World Chess Champion Bot, for a clean win. Why is the queen dangerous? And as you're gonna see in this situation, it's because when you put the queen at the end of the 8th rank, where the king is absolutely trapped to only 2 legal squares, you put yourself in a stalemate. It acts in the smother. It literally just takes everything. It takes every single square, as you're gonna see. So, to basically explain it like this, let's just wait until the end of the game. Improving positional moves, I knew that the entire objective was to get my king on the outside flank. To step apart to the side, as you see, I slowly work and improve my position, make an offensive fortress. Rook takes, king in checks, king stepped out the way, king defends, rook moves, king, knight takes the under promotion. The reason why the knight under promotes is because very simply is that unlike the queen or rook, it jumps over repeats and immediately checks the king, forces the corner, and I do an Anastasis mate to rook to frickin' h5, so that's checkmate. So to go about this, it's basically it's a fork promotion, and I made a mating net. In the last game, as you've seen, I put my knight to f8. The only piece that could hit the civic dark square to drive the king into the corner for the rook to h5 finish. I could do the same exact thing with a rook, forcing my opponent to zugzag, and the same exact concept. So, hope you guys learned about something new. If the queen creates a stalemate, you must under promote. And then here are the rule 2. If the queen creates a stalemate, create a rook for the win. Rule 2. If you need to check right away, stop it, look for a knight. Rule number 3. Under promotion is not a show-off move, it's safety protocol. So, let's compare the under promotion tools. Queen is when you need maximum power to end the game quickly. Rook is when you're rook upon endgame, you want to avoid draws. Knight is the immediate check or a fork. So, as you've seen, thank you. Out.